First of all, we were only given 15 minutes as lawyers, and family only 15 minutes. So the whole visit only took half an hour. In the 15 minutes as lawyers, we were video cameraed. There was a video recording of the whole interview. Now this is unprecedented. This is something that we have not seen before. This never happened in 97 during the Reformasi time. It never happened in 2007. It never happened. So we objected strongly to this, because under the law, you can only have sight of the interview. Police officers can only see that you are in the interview room and speaking to each other. They cannot even hear what you are saying. So we objected very strongly. We put down our objections, and we said that this is something that is wholly unreasonable. Please give us the videotape and please stop it. In view of the time as well, we had to get as much instructions as possible. We nevertheless proceeded under protest. The second thing was that all the detainees were not allowed to hold a pen. They were not even allowed to sign the warrant to arrest, warrant of authority for the lawyers. This was the first time we were going to see them. We needed a warrant bertindak. We needed them to sign to say that we represent them. They were not even allowed to do that. Fortunately, for some of the lawyers, we put immense pressure on the police, and the police relented after speaking to their superior officers. All the detainees, thirdly, were handcuffed. We see no reason for people who are not convicted of any crime whatsoever, who are held under the Emergency Ordinance, to be handcuffed everywhere they go. They were also blindfolded, and for my part, and I think some of the detainees as well, they do not know where they are currently being detained. And that goes back to the complaint that we made about the Jinjang police station. Because it's very clear that in their notice penangkapan, it says, dan akan ditahan di lock up Bukit Aman, Kuala Lumpur. All the notice pemberitahuan says that. That's why we had the vigil in Bukit Aman. That's why we went to Bukit Aman on Monday. That's why we rode to Bukit Aman on Sunday. That's why we went to Bukit Aman on Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It was always Bukit Aman. And when we had the meeting with Azlin on Monday, he said, yes, Bukit Aman. I said, where in Bukit Aman? He didn't want to tell me. But he confirms it was in Bukit Aman. It's a new building in Bukit Aman. And this is confirmed in the notice. But when we speak to them, they obviously are not in Bukit Aman. Say, do you know where you are? They do not know where they are, but some of them say they are not in Bukit Aman. And today, as I said just now, they split all the groups into 6. So that was the terms of the visit. We are not happy that we were only given 15 minutes. And for our part, for example, there were 4 officers standing with folded arms around us. I said, please get out of here. And they said they moved back. But they said, no, this is instructions from the top. This is procedure. Absolutely nonsense. So while giving us access to rights, to the right to counsel, is making it totally illusory, because which detainee will want to speak so freely in front of the people who are going to detain them, who are continuing to detain them? And we understand that. So we have tried our best with all the methods in our experience to try and get as much information as possible and to give as much information as possible to them. And you have seen from the statements that these detainees are strong detainees. These detainees will not let anything affect them. For the first time now, we are now able to review that, especially for Michael Jeyakumar Devaraj, we have documentation that he was arrested under the Emergency Ordinance because he is supposedly, and the words they use here, bahawa kamu terlibat sebagai penggerak kepada pertubuhan tidak berdaftar bersih yang telah menggerakkan kumpulan gabungan pilihan bersih dan adil bersih 2.0 supaya orang ramai hadir perhimpunan bersih 2.0 di Kuala Lumpur pada 9 Julai 2001. Perhimpunan tersebut telah menyebabkan ketakutan dan kegentaran awam serta boleh mengakibatkan gangguan terhadap kehidupan seharian masyarakat yang boleh memudaratkan ketenteraan awam, sehingga ramai orang awam membuat laporan polis menyatakan kegusaran mereka. Bahawa saya mempercayai ada alasan-alasan bagi mematutkan untuk menahan kamu di bawah Seksyen 41 Ordinan Darurat. This notice was the grounds purportedly given to Michael Jeyakumar Devaraj, and I understand also the grounds to all the detainees. The date here is the 2nd of July 2011 at 2:50 PM. What I'm instructed is that this note or this notice was then withdrawn and replaced with another notice which does not contain these grounds. And that's why from the start, when we could not visit the detainees, we said that there are no grounds. There are no grounds because the notice given and appears in the affidavit is that they didn't say why they're being detained. They just said it's a threat to national security. We say now, and clearly the police is hiding something. For them to give this notice at first to say it's in relation to Bersih and then to pull it back, there's something very fishy going on. Something absolutely very fishy going on. And in any event, the grounds here, from the instructions that we have received, is that the group that was detained were not involved in Bersih. They were involved in this campaign called the Udala campaign, which is absolutely different, which is totally different.